find ourselves at the stadium that played host to Super Bowl 52, the wondrous U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Detroit Lions and the Minnesota Vikings. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
First carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a quick throw into the hands of Jefferson. Now he's stripped. He lost the football.
The Vikings take over first and 10. At their own 42-yard line.
First down, here's the run with Cook. He'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and putting the defense back on its heels.
So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 46. They're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
They'll look to throw now on first down. He's caught at the 7. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. 23 yards on the play.
The 6-yard line.
They'll run with Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, his 17th touchdown now on the season. And the Vikings take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Extra point attempt to follow here. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
It's the score. Vikings 7, Lions nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Harris to return it. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Lions take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Vikings are going to stop it here on defense with a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Flushed out right. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
This one complete downfield on the left side. And they would take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. 22 yards there, a first down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
So that'll back them up 5. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. The loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long. And they get there and bring him down. Akeem Hicks at 6'5", 332 finds his way home for the sack.
3rd down.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Oh, pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Say hello to Eric Kendricks. He gets the sack there.
This offensive line has struggled. In fact, when we sat down with the coach, he said it's been in tatters lately. They allowed 6 sacks in their last game. Just gave up another one right there.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose.
And that's what friends are for.
As the returner, you know who you're buying dinner for later.
Oh, without a doubt, because he just took care of you and your team in a big way. You know, you turn it over there, that's a big momentum changer and put your defense in a bad spot.
They'll run on 1st down. Cook. He's got some space here. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
At the 23-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
At the Lions' 14-yard line.
From the gun, it's again to Cook. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
They run again on 1st down. Cook. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Yard line, 2nd and 11. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Complete. Jefferson the target. And he'll be out of bounds. Nice pickup at 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
Minnesota Vikings. 1st down and goal to go.
They'll run for it with Cook. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Dalvin Cook with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And it's good to make it 14-0. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is taken just shy of the 10. It takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
Offense ready to kick off their next drive. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 to score as they regroup with 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
1st down, Lions.
Now back to throw. Nearly picked off there. Almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down.
Incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. Sideline, and he's got it. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 16 yards, a 1st down.
And the Lions 1st down.
To throw. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. The former Pro Bowl linebacker Anthony Barr there to jar it free.
They've given up a few 1st downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run with the former Bulldog. It's the rookie DeAndre Swift. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down marker at the Vikings 36. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
And it's 3rd down.
turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings' 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Looking to throw. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. 10 more there and another first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Here's Swift. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
Back to throw here. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Akiem Hicks able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
3rd down and goal.
About a half yard from the end zone, 3rd and goal. They'll drop the throw. Escaping the pressure right. Galladay's got it, and the Lions have a touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
Kenny Galladay, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Lions able to get this back within a touchdown. So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. They'll look to throw. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Lions 8.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a 1-score, 6-point game. Taken at the 15, a short kick. A good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of 2 play callers.
It's intercepted. It's Desmond Trufant. And he's settled now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
He was brought down at the
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. On play action, they'll throw. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. 8 yards that time, able to take off, and the result is a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Lions have tied it. If they hit the extra point, they'll have the lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
They'll try to run with Swift. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. And he is not going to get to the goal line. The defense keeps him out of the end zone, and as a result, that's going to keep this game tied. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You've got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. Analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
The ideal beginning of the drive there is they'll get 20 and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now Cook. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
The tackle by Jelani Tavai. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 42-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Smith catches left side. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on first down. They're going from, that's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson as the first half is winding down. And the Vikings have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
And a great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Taken from about the 12. He's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Now we're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a losing.
The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. Okay, Coach. Appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. Here's Harris to return it. And they're getting down inside the 30 at the 27.
Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now, but let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Points certainly not in the premium here. 9 yards is the pick up there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. 2nd and 1. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 27 yards there, a 1st down. From the gun, here's Swift. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
Ray Swift.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the 2nd level.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
Carson Smith on the coverage.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Going up top. Now a clash of bodies here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. That was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line.
Cook, the ball carrier.
They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. Again, it's Cook. And they'll bring him down right around the 13. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 12-yard line.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Short throw to Smith. And he'll get it up a little shy of the 15. They'll spot him down at the 14-yard line. And now the Lions going to stop us momentarily as they call a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. Jefferson downfield. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Vikings are going to add on to their lead.
And that's a drive that makes everyone happy on that bench because they accomplish exactly what they set out to do. Take care of the football. in the end zone. Now they've got a cushion for the rest of the game. So they didn't just help themselves offensively, they helped their defense out as well.
Here's Harris to return it. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here.
First down.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Intercepted. The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Cook. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. That's complete. And he's got this down to the 35. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Trey Flowers there on the tackle. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Gallimore open down the middle of the field. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. Seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost, and they'll push the lead up to 17. So a good kick there to polish off the drive with 3 points.
Yeah, coach is always talking about finishing a drive with a kick. 2 of them give you points, either an extra point or, in this case, a field goal.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Harris to return it. Back to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Off over the middle, and down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
First down, Lions.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. That's complete to DeAndre Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
First down, Detroit.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. Danielle Hunter, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Lions trailing, but with possession of the football as we get set to bring you the fourth quarter. Just missing his second there. The Lions on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be third and forever. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Yannick Ngakoue, his second sack of the night.
12 yards. And it's fourth down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Lewis. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you...
And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel like they didn't protect little brother back there, right?
Man, that's just so difficult for them because just think about every single play. When you decide to throw the football, you're dealing with some of the best athletes on the planet. You talk about guys, if they weren't playing football, they'd be starring in the NBA at power forward. It's really a difficult task.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 19 yards there on the catch and run. There's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. Well, normally you might say start running the football. You've got the lead here in the fourth quarter, but the way that they've passed it with such success, I don't know, maybe keep throwing it.
Yeah, I think you brought up something that goes against conventional wisdom, right? In this stage of the game, you would think you would switch to a running attack, but you're exactly right. They've thrown it so well throughout the game, and trusting this quarterback, I think you continue to do so.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's a first and 10 at the 14-yard line. He'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Cook. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. It'll be a gain of 9, and it'll be second and about a yard. On the carry, it's Cook. And he will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Vikings capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now, no question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football. Yeah, what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, he's got him in the lead. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory. But it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives, so no surprise at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out of it as they did.
Yeah, decent little game. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 2nd down. And they'll get it up near the 40 to the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the sure catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
It's 3rd down.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. And he gets this one across midfield for the 1st down to the 46. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8. That right there, a good sign for a team that's had trouble converting 3rd down so far this year. They're in the bottom 5 in the NFL, but they come through there.
Yeah, and I bet if we put our guy Marvin on the case and say, Marvin, tell us where they rank on 3rd and what, right? I bet they're in the...
It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Detroit. Hunter Bryant, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into this lead.
For good reason, quarterbacks want to get the ball to the perimeter to their wide receivers for big plays. But in this situation, it felt like, based on coverage, he knew that he wanted his tight end to have the football, and for good reason.
So the Lion offense staying on the field as they're going to try for 2. They'll try and throw for it. The quick slant caught. And he will not make it to the goal line. The defense holds him here. And this is still a 3-score game as the lead remains 18. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Finally, a good play there defensively on the deep ball. The secondary has had its struggles this entire game. Offensively, they've had their way with them.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Open here, Adam Thielen. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll look to throw. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. Now the Vikings will use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
So possession still theirs, but now they face a third down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Following Jefferson. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to click. And you know people love this game. They also love baseball games that are 14-11 with 3 or 4 home runs mixed in.
So for Minnesota, the win means they'll finish the first half at a respectable 5-3 record. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for Detroit, things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.